St. Mark's Preschool.
My name is Shirley Perry, and I am the Educational Director at St. Mark's Cooperative Nursery School.
My name is Danielle Falanga. My daughter Rita started here 5 years ago in our TWOS program and graduated. And my son Frankie is in the 4s, and my daughter Amelia is in the 2s.
My name is Heather Byrne. I have one daughter. She is in the 3s, and she's Mrs. Hellige and Mrs. Finn on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
My name is Jennifer Sheehan. My son went to the 3s and 4s here and is now a kindergartner at Hewitt. And my daughter was in the 2s, Mommy and Me, last year and is now in the 3s class.
My name's Katie Levine, and I am a parent here at St. Mark's. I have 3 children, and my third is completing his last year here. My twins were here for 3 years, and my youngest now, this will be his 2nd year here. So 5 years in total for us at St. Mark's.
My name's Jennifer Hubble, and I've got 2 kids at St. Mark's. My 4-year-old Karina is in the 4th program with Mrs. Bonacker, and my son James is in the 2s, in the Mommy and Me 2s.
What is a co-op?
A cooperative is a place where our families are involved. The families that come to our school want to be part of their child's education. Nursery school is the opening to a formal education. And the families that want to come to our school want to be part of that. They want to know what's going on in the classroom. They want to see how their child navigates a classroom. And that's probably our biggest selling point. You get to see that light bulb go off in your child's head when something clicks, and it's just a wonderful experience. Alongside of that wonderful experience, we ask you to participate not only in the classroom, but to work on a committee. And the school, I take care of education, the board takes care of the business aspects of the school. So you may serve on a committee that helps with fundraising or is a substitute in the classroom.
When children start here, they're so young. They need so much love, so much care. And I think one of the things I love the most about the school is even if my child comes home and they were having a bad day or they maybe were missing me, it's so nice for me to know that one of my peers is in the classroom to be with them and to assure them that they're going to have a great day and school is a safe place and they're with their friends in a secure environment. And I think that is the best gift that the cooperative has given myself and also my children.
I had never really known about the cooperative aspect, and being introduced to that was just such a welcoming thing for me because I didn't feel quite ready to kind of let my children go at the door. I wanted to be part of, their education at an early young age and part of their learning. And
Doing the committee work for me actually was a great way to make friends and get to know other moms. So yeah, I had an obligation and I, had to do some extra hours and work on that sort of thing. But there's so many different committees and there's so many different options that you can kind of sign up for what's going to work with you in your life and kind of when you're going to have time. But for me, I worked on Ladies Night Out and had a lot of flexibility as to when I could do what I needed to.
Why did you choose St. Mark's?
We were new to the community. I had just left such a wonderful circle of women in Manhattan, and I was looking for a really new circle of moms to bond with and be with. And I felt like a cooperative experience was the best fit for us.
Feel like St. Mark's occupies this very unique space. I think in one regard, our children are getting a really whimsical, kind of very nurturing, joyful, almost like a nostalgic nursery school experience. And on the other hand, at the same time, I feel like St. Mark's delivers curriculum that's that's built on evidence-based research. So the whole notion of learning through play, and that's really important to me. I feel like that gives St. Mark's a real edge.
I met with Shirley Perry, the director, who was amazing. She took me on a tour. By the end of the tour, I was completely sold. She was so enthusiastic about the school. She knew what she was talking about. The school was licensed. She explained what that meant and all of the safety precautions that went along with it. And it was just a done deal. I signed up, I think, the next day. It was almost on the spot.
Just felt like this place really felt like home. It just connected to us immediately when we walked in. Just everything felt so comfortable, so nurturing, so warm. And we felt like this was just the right choice for our children.
What does make St. Mark's so special?
Because they know how much we love the children. I think that's the biggest gift we give, is that not only do we love the children, but we love the families, and it's a community, and everybody looks out for everybody and tries.
I think the parents really care. One of our past alumni, when I first joined, her youngest of 4 children was in my 2s class. And when I first, became part of our school community, she said to me, "There's just something in the air here." And I really think it rings true year after year. We're constantly enrolling children, and really families that care, that want to be here, that want to get to know each other, and that really want to make our school feel like a community. And year after year after year, I've seen that with the relationships I've made with parents and the relationships that my children have made with their friends.
I think the staff here is immensely nurturing and kind. I think back to the first open house that we attended, that really, we came in with an open mind. We came in with hearing so many wonderful referrals and recommendations, but once we were here, it became so evident why there was so much energy and passion from existing parents and families. I think the staff here is compassionate and kind. I think they really embody and live this idea of letting little ones be little, of play-based learning, of getting on the floor with these kids and really just getting in the trenches with them.
Can St. Mark's be a fit for working parents?
So I think St. Mark's does a really good job of making it easy for working moms to participate in the school. For one thing, you get to pick the days you participate. It's not a random assignment. So if you work part-time, you can pick a day that you're off. Or if you have childcare on a certain day, you can pick that day to participate. I think in some ways it's almost easier for working moms because, especially if you have more than one kid, you've got your childcare worked out. So you can come and focus on whichever child's special day it is, and it's all about them. And I think that's such a wonderful thing for that child to have.
It's actually in a lot of ways better as a cooperative for a working family, for with 2 working parents, than even another type of nursery school option. Mostly because I can't be there at drop off and pick up every day. And if that's the only way you have to connect and participate in the school and participate in class and get to know other families and other moms, you kind of miss out on that as a working parent. But because you have participation days where you can schedule a half day that you are off from work and a half day working from home or going late or what have you, you actually can be in the classroom, you can get to know the other kids, you can see your daughter or son interact, you get to know the teachers and the teacher's style and kind of what's happening, and you get to interact with the parents a little bit, and it's scheduled so you have more control over it, as opposed to just the happenstance things that happen, drop off and pick up, that as a working parent I can't do on a regular basis.